Too soon to stop is for people like myself who have celebrated a lot of birthdays but still want to continue to grow and contribute to society in their own unique way to help make the world a better place for all of us. We are not ready for retirement. I would love to see mature individuals like myself become a force to be reckoned with as we change the world. Make it better for the next generation. Our children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren that we may never meet. Because of our passion and commitment for change, we are not ready to quit. We have years of experience and wisdom acquired over the years through the School of Hard Knocks, and we want to continue to make a difference. Search history and see there are many people like ourselves who have made a difference as a late bloomer. For us, it really is too soon to stop. The title is from a quote from an author unknown, at least to me. However, it is a powerful message about how we need coaches and teachers in our lives to guide us down the right paths for continual growth. We need help to become the best versions of ourselves. As I have shared with you before, I flunked driver's ed on my first try in high school because I could not drive in reverse even if my life depended on it. I therefore had to repeat the course because this was the only way I was going to qualify for a driver's license. It wasn't until after I had graduated that I realized that I would have to repeat the course. So, after I graduated from high school, I took the day off from my typing pool job to complete the course. In a chance encounter, while walking from the bus stop to my now old high school, I ran into my old high school counselor on the street. I was feeling very much ashamed of having failed driver's education and was pretty down on myself. The counselor and I began chatting, and we had what I thought was going to be a quick hello, and I would be on my way. I couldn't have been more wrong. She started asking me what I was doing back at the high school she knew I had already graduated from. I shamefully explained to her why. She then proceeded to ask me a profound question that would impact me for the rest of my life. She asked me why I was not in college. I was very much ashamed and full of excuses why I was not attending college. My excuse making and the shame I was feeling from being a first-time driver's ed failure was not a deterrent for my counselor in the least. She knew my potential. She saw my potential. She believed in me. She believed in me even though I didn't believe in myself. As I mentioned earlier, I had accepted a job in a typing pool at a bank and was no longer planning on going to school. All I did for 8 hours straight was type and transcribe dictation from the bank's officers along with around 15 other people. I told my counselor this. So she proceeded to speak encouraging and powerful words to me. I was most surprised pleasantly by her words. This life-changing encounter was just what I needed to take myself down a path that would eventually lead me to become a doctor. She not only spoke to me about going to college, but encouraged me to take out student loan to cover the costs. Going full-time, she told me, would increase my chances of finishing. Now, I was still living at home with my parents because the job that I had at the time did not pay me enough to get out and get my own place. So, when my counselor asked me this question, I had one excuse after another, all of which sounded logical to me at the time, but not to her. She knew my potential and would not allow me to settle for any excuse making. Her ability to connect and encourage young people like myself at the time was very powerful. She was able to successfully convince me with one simple conversation to change courses and to become a full-time college student. Here's food for thought. Remember back when you were in school and the teacher asked the entire class a question expecting someone to raise their hand and answer it? The dread you felt? You held your breath until someone else's hand was raised and they supplied the answer that you did not know. Well, life is calling you now. You are the only student in the classroom and you are being asked to take on the task of being the best version of yourself. Not raising your hand and holding your breath while waiting for someone else to act is no longer acceptable. The fire in your belly that keeps telling you to do whatever you can to make your dream a reality, and it just will not lit up on you. I mean, that fire will not leave you alone. And yes, we have all tried to put it out with alternative plans instead of realizing our dreams only to be left unfulfilled and dissatisfied. The fire is scorching you and telling you you still are expected to continue to grow and become your best while living out that dream that has been with you and has been put off for decades. Life got in the way, got you distracted, and as a result, you put your dream off for decades. You can still make your dream a reality while helping the world to become a better place. You can make your own unique contribution by becoming the best version of yourself. Never doubt or forget the greatness that is within you. It simply needs to be developed and realized. Always believe in yourself. Yes, you can. We all have our unique talents, and you are no exception. There is greatness in you. There is uniqueness in you. You just have to realize and process that. You just have to realize that in you, yes, little old you can make a huge difference in others' lives because you are experiencing your own growth in mind, body, and spirit. It is a quest that we are all on, our own unique and personal quest for the best. Very exciting. Please do keep in mind there is no one else to raise their hand and give you the correct answer on how to become the best version of yourself. You have to figure it out for yourself. It is only achieved through research, meditation, and prayer. Yes, it is work. Hard work at times. Scary work at times. Sometimes you will cry because it is so deep and difficult. Please do not ever give up on yourself. Keep in mind that no one ever regrets doing a workout in the gym, of course, unless you hurt yourself. You may have to battle with yourself to get up and put on those workout clothes, but once it is over, you are feeling really good about yourself. You are proud of your achievement. It is empowering and gives you the confidence to move on and try other challenges. However, no one can do the workout for you. In the same vein, no one can make you pick up the book, take the class, watch the educational video for you in order to get yourself to the next level. You have to do it. Shall I quote Nike? Just do it. There is a serious problem with not going after being your best, and I sadly see it all the time in the emergency department. People are frustrated with their lives as they grow older because they have not lived up to their potential and they know it. As youngsters, they wanted to hang out with the cool kids and fit in. The thing they didn't realize is that these so-called cool kids are not going anywhere or achieving anything worthwhile. Blame shifting and projection of their failures upon others is the result when they finally realize that they have wasted a lot of time and gone down many a dead street. As I said before, peer pressure is not going to pay your bills. It's not going to feed your children or help you with your down payment on your home. These misguided individuals fall victim to that trifecta of regret: woulda, coulda, and shoulda. They spend their lives putting others down, while in actuality, it is themselves that they are putting down for not trying to be their very best. They look for inadequacies in others because it is easier to look at others than to realize their own shortcomings. They are instead looking for that quick fix in a drug, food, or whatever other coping mechanism they have chosen. The problem is that they have taken the wrong path and are not willing to admit their mistake. That's all it takes, admitting they have made a mistake. Instead, they want to be a victim. Please don't let this happen to you. Drop the victim mentality and excuses and take responsibility for where you are and realize that you have an even bigger responsibility. The world needs you. Your family needs you. Your children need you. Your spouse needs you. Your friends need you. You need the best you. We all need your best version so that the world can become a better place for all of us. Triumph is just around the corner when you no longer see yourself as a victim but a victor. Imagine if some of the great inventors had given up because they thought it was too late. I have used examples of Colonel Sanders and Martha Stewart in the past. These late bloomers have greatly enhanced all of our lives. Why not you? Please study out the lives of Colonel Sanders and Martha Stewart. You will see that they did not let their age stand in the way of achieving their greatness. You too cannot allow your age to stand in the way of achieving your greatness. There are far too many people counting on you to become spectacularly great so that they can benefit from you. I am sure my high school counselor could not have imagined that I would become a doctor and practice emergency medicine for 30 years. That simple act of encouraging me to be the best version of myself and to believe in myself led me to be able to save hundreds of lives and help thousands of people. The one simple question: why aren't you in college? It led me down a path. Where it was going to lead me, I had no idea, but I am so glad I was encouraged to take it. My high school counselor was able to help me to see where to look, but could not tell me what to see. I had to figure this out on my own. Still not that great at reverse driving, by the way. Let me end with this. Blessed are you, Lord, our God, King of the universe, for granting us life, for sustaining us and bringing us to this moment. This is a Jewish prayer that is prayed when a major life event is taking place, such as the birth of a child. There is no way you can pray this prayer and not be encouraged, inspired, and excited to see what's coming next. Well, let's celebrate the new you. It's a great time to be alive. You can impact many and share blessings that God has given you. Till next time, praying for your success and wishing you the very best.